Listen to me if you want to live. Quit being offended and listen. I want to keep listening to Bump in the Night. Just found out that it was in the song or the movie Scooby-Doo, the live version, the first of the live, I'm guessing. The titles of prophet, seer, revelator, and translator, they're put in a different order in different places. Section 107, it's seer, revelator, translator, then prophet. In 124, it's translator, revelator, seer, prophet. But Hiram Smith and Joseph Smith were the only ones who had prophet, seer, and revelator. And then Joseph Smith only had translator and Elijah's keys and Moses' keys. The keys of Peter, James, and John were had also with Joseph, but were given to I give unto you in verse 127 of section 124, Brigham Young to be a president over the 12 traveling council. You notice it's not quorum of the 12. There's a reason. Which 12 hold the keys to open up the authority of my kingdom upon the four corners of the earth. And after that, to send my word to every creature. So the keys of the kingdom are not really the keys of the kingdom of New Jerusalem and Zion, are they? It's just the keys to open up the authority of my kingdom. So it's to establish churches around the world and to then send the word of God to every creature. Thus the traveling 12 council. Not the standing 12 council, which was stationed in Missouri, or let alone the president of the church. A big difference. What Peter, James, and John gave to Joseph Smith was petty in comparison with seer, prophet, revelator, translator, sealing keys of Elijah, and the office of Moses. Section 107:91. And again, the duty of the president of the office of the high priesthood is to preside over the whole church and to be like unto Moses. That is the president of the church office, is that of Moses. So when Moses and Elijah came to Joseph in the Kirtland Temple during Passover, both of whom characters are involved with the Passover of the Jews. Let's see. Moses, keys. Only one place, section 110. Looking for Elijah. He's later, isn't he? Yeah. 11. After this vision closed, the heavens were opened again unto us, and Moses appeared before us, and committed unto us the keys of the gathering of Israel from the four parts of the earth. You'd think, well, that's missionary work. No. The office of Moses is different than missionary work, which was what the 12 had with the keys of the kingdom to establish churches around the world and then present the gospel message. They're not to rule the church as the 12 traveling council. And so this concept of gathering of Israel, leading the 10 tribes from the north, that's a little different. We'll get to that in a second. Let's see, then 13, after this vision closed, another great and glorious vision burst upon us, for Elijah the prophet, who was taken to heaven without tasting death, stood before us and said, time has fully come before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And that's why I'm doing these video series, since the claimed prophets, seers, revelators, not translators, not patriarchs, because they did away with him under Kimball, and keys of the kingdom, as they also claim Moses and Elijah's keys. And so therefore the keys of this dispensation are committed into your hands, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the children to the fathers, lest the whole earth be smitten with a curse. Malachi's day that shall burn as an oven. Okay, now we can go to what this office is all about. Alrighty, verse 15 of section 103. I'm allergic to pollution. And so when the coronavirus sent us all home, it was great. Smog went away. It was awesome. And then they brought the smog back as Herbert opened up too early, because he closed too late. Let's see. 15. Behold, I say unto you, the redemption of Zion must needs come by power. Therefore, I will raise up as a mortal baby unto my people, the Mormons, a male man. Not mailman, but male. I realized, looking at the caption I put for one of the pictures I did the other day, I put female E rather than female. Typing errors. Who shall lead the Mormons like as Moses led the children of Israel. So that's the key of Moses. And where does this come from? Where, oh where, oh where? Because it should be Jeremiah 23 that you should just be able to look down below in the footnotes. And we have for 16a, Exodus, Mosiah, Alma, Doctrine and Covenants. Where's Jeremiah? What happened? Did they not listen to this guy named Travis Wayne Goodsell, who was on the second committee to do a footnoted version for the foreign language edition speakers? That they couldn't do it for the English to revise it, correct it, because certain people like Elder Ballard are still alive. Yeah. So yes, Jeremiah. Oops, no, we don't need to search. We need to click on that arrow. Old Testament, I believe, 23. So verse 5, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise a mortal baby unto David, a descendant of King David, a righteous branch. I wonder why branch. I wonder if it has anything to do with the twig talked about in Ezekiel. And then have anything to do with Horus turning into a branch after Set had the special salad, or porridge as it was referred to with Jacob and Esau. And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved. So was it during the Roman period? Nope. Judah was not saved during the Roman period. And Israel shall dwell shall dwell safely, and this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. Therefore the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, or Moses, as the Lord there, who brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, the latter-day Moses that Joseph Smith said would be a Mormon, who brought up and who led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. Then he goes on to talk about, my heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. I am like a drunken man, like a man whom wine hath overcome, because of the Lord, and because of the words of his holiness. For the land is full of adulterers. For because of swearing, the land mourneth. The pleasant places of the wilderness are dried up, and their course is evil, and their force is not right. Both prophet and priest are profane, yet, yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, in the temple. You don't have to find it in. You can find it on the keystone of the ark of the doorway of the Salt Lake Temple, saith the Lord. So, that's the distinguishing features of who you're supposed to look for. Somebody who can translate ancient records. If any of the prophets since Brigham Young translated anything of ancient date? Nope. In fact, when they opened up the time capsule, they restored for themselves. I thought that was funny. Mormons didn't think so. The Apocrypha. You notice how the church apologists, before they found out that the Apocrypha contained the name Nephi, they were saying, oh, Nephilim. Oh, that's the word for Nephi. No, it's from Maccabees. So anyway, now, translator. You need to be looking for somebody who fulfills the prophecies, who has the keys. Don't look for the false prophet to all of a sudden become true. The church leaders, they claim that they've got the keys of the kingdom. They need to be spouting off that they have the keys of Moses. Keys of the kingdom are nothing compared to the keys of Moses. He's the one who will be the king. That is his office, to be the Melchizedek, the great king and the great high priest, Melchizedek. Amen. In Paleo-Hebrew, as I've been pointing out to you. Oh wait, but that requires somebody to know ancient translation. And yes, I've deciphered Paleo-Hebrew and deciphered Egyptian petroglyphs, and I've discovered that the Bible stories all tied to the Egyptian petroglyphs. Yes, Joseph Smith is a translator. Church says no. When they claim to be the ones on authority, only they can do it, and Joseph didn't. So therefore, we do to know we don't. Who's been revealing the signs? Nelson? Monson? On his deathbed? Nope, none of them. Hinckley said that the prophecies of Joel had been fulfilled. He didn't go into specific details. He was a little early by about 10, 20 years. So yeah. Those who claim to have the keys don't have them. They've shown no fruit whatsoever. They just go around saying the words, we have seed, and therefore we have fruit. And then you look and they've got nothing. like the emperor's new clothes. So translator, nope. Prophet, able to see into the future, give warnings, nope. Reveal, signs in the heavens, nope, not astronomers. Seer, be able to look forward and backward in time as a anthropologist, archaeologist. Nope. So Elijah and then Moses. Nope, 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 and nope. So alrighty, got other projects all ending at the same time here, so I might as well end. But that's what you're looking for, Mormons. I've been trying to go over it with you. They must fulfill the prophecies. The word of the Lord must be fulfilled. You can't have somebody claiming what they don't have. They show no fruit for. For by their fruits you shall know false prophets and false Christs, and those who claim when they do not have. And all Mormons should have known when the church keeps spouting off that they've got the keys of the kingdom, therefore they rule. It's the keys of the kingdom, therefore it's administration. Traveling 12 council, that's administration, not the standing 12 council. But yeah. So yeah, Joseph Smith had set up in section 107 verse 22 that the whole Melchizedek priesthood were supposed to gather in a special conference to vote for the first presidency upon Joseph's death. Because Brigham Young followed that process when he booted out with the Danites Thomas B. Marsh, who was the original president of the traveling 12 council, and the people that were left. He also had to kick out William Smith. Joseph Smith put him back in. Then Brigham, after Joseph died, again kicked out William Smith and excommunicated him for good measure. As William Smith then went on to say that Brigham Young poisoned Samuel Smith. But yeah, the remaining 12 in Brigham Young's council voted for Brigham Young to be the president, and that's why Joseph talks about Brigham being the president. Is because each council determines who the presidency is supposed to be, not the stake president or bishop or member of the 70 upon recommendation. Just nothing is being done the way it was supposed to have been done. Just like the Constitution of the United States, which was supposed to be saved by Mormons, not trampled on by Mormons. Supposed to restore, not destroy life, liberty, and property, agency of man. Because there's one person whose plan for eternal happiness of all, whether they like it or not, was Lucifer. You will be happy, and you will know it. So clap your hands. You've got them bound behind my back, master. Not dead yet. So, is that clear enough? Are you listening? I noticed one person was upset and didn't listen to me in the second video I did. Back to bump in the night. So yes, I'm trying to warn you guys. You guys keep looking to people who have no fruit. Stop it. Look for somebody who's got the fruit.